Tinalakay sa Korte Suprema ang legalidad ng pagsasauli ng PhilHealth ng anilay sobrang pondo nila sa National Treasury. Git ang ilang grupo, hindi naman sobra ang pondo ng PhilHealth at kung tutuusin, kulang pa nga para sa pangangailangan ng mga miyembro. May unang balita si Salima Refran.
PhilHealth funds transfer!
Illegal and just!
Bago pa man ang oral arguments, iba't ibang grupo ang nagsagawa ng pagkilos sa Korte Suprema.
Napakababa!
Lahat sila, iisa ang sigaw. Ideklarang labag sa batas ang paglilipat ng halos 70 bilyong pisong hindi nagamit na pondo ng PhilHealth pabalik sa National Treasury para magamit sa ibang mga proyekto ng gobyerno.
Marami sa mga pera na nasa PhilHealth ang nagbe-benefit ay yung mga opisyales. Ang aming panawagan ay magbigay ng direct funding to the public health facilities such as the public health centers, the public hospitals.
Hingi namin sa Korte Suprema na sana mapagbigyan ang mamamayan na ang pondo diretso sa tao, wag nang sumabit pa sa bulsa ng mga politiko.
Sa oral arguments, inilatag ng mga petitioner ang mga argumento kung bakit para sa kanila ay unconstitutional ang paglilipat ng pondo. Partikular, ang Department of Finance Circular 003-2024 at isang probisyon sa General Appropriations Act na nagbigay daan dito. Hindi raw sobra-sobra ang pera ng PhilHealth at kulang na kulang ang natatanggap na tulong pangkalusugan ng mga mamamayan.
Your Honors, the enumeration under the Constitution is exclusive. It does not authorize any government official to transfer appropriations. Moreover, the authority to augment any item in the general appropriations must be given by law.
PhilHealth's financial statement reveals that it does not have excess funds. PhilHealth's 2024 first quarter financial statements show the members' equity as being negative 600 billion plus. This is signed by the highest officials of PhilHealth, an express admission by PhilHealth that its equity is negative by over 600 billion.
The question provision and DOF circular is inconsistent, incompatible, and irreconcilable with the Universal Healthcare Act and the syntax laws. UHC's objective is clear: to provide social health insurance and risk protection to all Filipinos.
Dumalo sa pagdinig sina Finance Secretary Ralph Recto, Health Secretary Teodoro Herbosa, Social Welfare Secretary Rex Gatchalian at pinalitang PhilHealth President Emmanuel Ledesma Jr. Ang Office of the Solicitor General at Office of the Government Corporate Counsel ang kumatawan sa kanila at sa iba pang respondents ng Office of the President, Senado at Kamara. Gate ng gobyerno na ayon sa batas at walang nalabag sa paglilipat ng di nagamit na pondo.
It was the executive and legislative department's way of creating and implementing a fiscal policy to boost economic growth without bloating the government's indebtedness or burdening the people with new tax measures. It is a common sense approach that does not violate any law, much less the Constitution. I assure the Honorable Court and the people that, contrary to what has been portrayed by some critics, there was no dark or sinister plan behind the transfer of the 16 billion peso fund balance from PhilHealth to the Treasury.
Tatlong petisyon laban sa paglilipat ng PhilHealth funds ang inihain dito sa Korte Suprema. Consolidated na, ibig sabihin sabay-sabay na yung diringgin. Dito sa oral arguments, maaaring magtanong ang mga maestrado.
Binusisi ni Associate Justice Amy Lazaro Javier kung may sobra nga ba talagang pondo ang PhilHealth.
Benefit payments should be included in the reserve fund. Don't you think so?
But Your Honor, for every year, we have a specific target or specific portion that is set aside for benefit payments.
Yes, I know that.
And if it falls short, if the target falls short,
Yes.
that's when we call on the fund.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But Your Honor, I would like to highlight that every year PhilHealth actually generates more revenues than expenditures.
I will show you the report of COA, which shows that PhilHealth is bankrupt, actually. I don't know if you're aware of that. You ought to be aware.
If you are, Your Honor,
And COA has repeatedly highlighted that in its letters to PhilHealth. And then COA said that for many years, at least 3 years, 21, 22, 23, the reserve fund of PhilHealth is much, much less than its actuarial fund, actuarial estimate.
Oktubre na maglabas ng temporary restraining order ang Korte Suprema sa paglilipat ng PhilHealth funds. Pero naibalik na noon sa National Treasury ang 60 billion pesos na pondo. Sinabi naman ng Department of Finance na nagamit na nito ang 78% ng halagang ito para sa critical health projects, tulad ng public health emergency benefits and allowance sa healthcare at non-healthcare personnel noong COVID-19 pandemic, medical assistance para sa mahihirap na pasyente, pinambili ng mga medical equipment, konstruksyon ng 3 DOH health facilities at health facilities enhancement program. Ipagpapatuloy ang pagtatanong ng mga maestrado sa susunod na oral arguments sa February 25. Ito ang unang balita sa Nima Refran para sa GMA Integrated News.
Kapuso, huwag magpapahuli sa latest news and updates. Mag-iuna ka sa balita at mag-subscribe sa YouTube channel ng GMA Integrated News.